You're listening to the Vision Podcast by Rafiq. Today's topic is 21st century fitness misconceptions. In the name of health industry, many people are believing these illusions. What are those? Number one, fitness. Are you really doing a fitness? Number two, personal trainer. Are they really a personal trainer or a salesman? Number three, diets. Are they really necessary? Number four, supplementations. Are they really healthy? Number five, equipments and gadgets. Are they really useful? These are the 5 things we're going to discuss today in our podcast. Fitness. The question is, what is fitness is? Nowadays, many people, they don't care really what is real fitness is. Most of the people nowadays, they think the fitness is all about losing fat and keep themselves fit and slim. Some of them, they want to be big muscles, big biceps, big chest and big shoulders, and competition in bodybuilding, fitness champions and CrossFits and a lot of CrossFit challenges, keeping your cardio fit. You can able to do walk like an animal, 2 hours walk like an animal in CrossFit, and just when you wear some clothes, you look so fit and you look so good and perfect. Is this a real fitness? Yeah, these are the 21st century's fitnesses. The actual real fitnesses is all about inside and outside and mental. These 3 have connections like a pyramid. Inside is all about your organs, your cells, all those things inside of you. Outside is all about your muscles and your bones. Above all, your mental. These are the 3 real key things for real fitness. Who cares? I don't think so anybody care about these things anymore, man. Come on, yeah. Everybody's in a fast life we are living in nowadays. Nobody have time to go through all those things. Everybody want a quick result in life. Then how are we gonna understand these things? These are vital points in our life to understand the fitness. If you're really interested into fitness, these are the vital key and points to realize, are we really doing a fitness or not? Yeah. So the real fitness is, why are we doing the exercise in the gym or anywhere? What are we really doing outside there is, we are coding in our brain the memory of what we are doing outside. So you're actually coding in your brain, in your neurons, in your neuron cells, in the neurons, you're actually coding about the workouts and all those things. When you're lifting weights, when you're pushing the weights, every time you do, your body is giving information how much strength you required, how much ratio, tempo, all the information it's saving into your neurons to use it in every single day-to-day life. When you go outside, you can use the same information from your neurons. For example, when you're lifting biceps, that information saved into your neurons. So when you go out, when you're carrying something, some objects, that information gonna pick up. That's gonna help you somehow. Okay, if you lift it, this ratio and this repo should be delivered at this time. So it's gonna be helpful for you in a day-to-day life. So there are many things your body gonna code in your brain when you work out and exercise, and it's gonna use those information to your day-to-day life. That's why we are working out in the gym. So the point here is just to understand what is real fitness is, not to believe in delusion nowadays. Personal trainer. The problem nowadays with the big fitness centers and fitness clubs are they are hiring a personal trainer to work for them as a salesman. What's the problem there? The problem there is when you mix the two jobs there, it's a mess. A salesman, a personal trainer, both are a different job. What the clubs, the fitness centers are doing there, they are mixing their job to get the result, get the financial achievement of their company. That's the stupidest idea I ever heard. Yes, when you're giving a target to a technical person like a personal trainer, he's going to start developing his skill about sales, and he's going to lose his skill about fitness and personal trainings. So that means he's not going to give results that much. But he's going to achieve a financial growth. So what you want? You want him to achieve a financial growth, or you want him to achieve a fitness goals? So the achievement is more in the financial side. Yes, everybody happy when they achieve in the financial side. So who is the loser there? The member, the client who's believe in this personal trainer are the losers there. Exactly. The point is here, the personal trainer who working for these big corporations, big clubs, fitness centers, these trainers are not personal trainers anymore. They are just a salesman. Diet, is that really necessary? Yeah, for us it's really a diet is necessary for every human being to follow it. But is it necessary to follow someone else's diet? No, that's completely wrong. Why? Every human in the world require their own diet, not someone else's diet, because we cannot follow someone's diet. The reason is the diet should be depends on where we are living and how our lifestyle is and what kind of blood type we have and what kind of problems we have. So it's going to be depends of all these factors, not just randomly you can follow weight loss or weight gain or some specialized diet for you. That's really completely stupidest ideology to follow someone's diet. So please don't follow someone's diet. That's wrong. Because, for example, you're living in the United States of America, your weather will be different, and your lifestyle will be different, your blood type will be different, your problem in your body will be different, your requirement for yourself will be different. So it's really wrong for somebody who's living in Asia and following someone's diet from United States of America. That's really wrong ideology. Or anywhere in the world. Wherever you are in the world, what you have to do is you need to check where you are living and how your weather is and how your atmospheric pressure is and what kind of fruits and what kind of vegetable grows in that land, in a particular land, because every fruit and every vegetables it grows depends on a particular land. They don't grow everywhere in the world. There are certain groups will grow in some land, there are certain groups never will grow in that land. So you need to check all those things because it have a connection to it. For example, strawberry, it produce high temperature in your body. It will elevate your temperature up to a little bit higher level. So for example, you are living in a tropical atmosphere, tropical land. If you consume strawberry, it's not going to be good for you. It's going to rise your temperature. Your temperatures are already high. You don't need your temperature to be higher when you're living in a tropical climate or weather or land. So the people who lives in a cold climate or cold weather, that people require their temperature to be higher. So they should eat certain type of fruits. It will grow automatically there because that's how it is. So it's really not good to follow someone else's diet. That's the problem nowadays. Everyone is just going to online and just checking some random diet and buying random diet and following random diet. If you do that, it's going to affect your body in a slow phase. It's not going to affect you in one day. It's going to affect us in a slow phase. Anyway, in this 21st century, we are consuming a lot of fruits like that. For example, some of my friends, they are buying fruits from Russia, they are buying fruits from Poland, they are buying fruits from many different continents in the world, and they are bringing to India and they are having these fruits. Yes, these fruits are beneficial for sure, but the problem is these fruits grow in their country, not here. For example, if the fruits grow here, it is beneficial for them naturally. That's why we have a season. Certain season, certain fruits will grow. Certain season, they will never grow. So you need to eat according to the seasons, because every season have a connection to us. So it producing the fruits what we required at that season. So you need to see which season it is and how to eat, which fruit we should eat. So first of all, just don't follow someone's diet. That's it. You want to make the right diet for you, you just do your own research or just reach a professional person who's professionally highly qualified in this. But I don't think so, not many people qualified in this area, because everybody is giving, most of the people are giving random diets for random people. That's really wrong. You need to follow your diet specifically, specially customized for you. That's the problem nowadays. Supplementation, are they really healthy? No, not at all. Supplementations are not healthy at all. But why athletes, fitness professionals, trainers, lot of even doctors are using supplementations and they are recommending to other peoples? Why are they doing these things? I don't know, but supplementations are not healthy at all. But are they giving a result to us? Yes, they are giving a result to us to gain muscle mass and muscle growth. Yes, true, that is true. For sure, 100% they are giving a better result than natural. Yes, you can ask me how they are giving a better result than natural meals. For example, a person is having a red meat, chicken, fish, lot of natural source of protein and lot of natural sources. But the person B is consuming a lot of whey protein, amino acid, glutamines. He's getting a better results. So absolutely, many people going to for the supplementations. Even doctors, they are suggesting whey protein to take for a lot of people. How and why? The thing is, naturally, if you're having it, that's the natural way of growing it. It takes time. But the supplement, how they are giving a fast results. The technique for them is they are using animal insulins. That's how it can give a better result than natural way. For example, you are consuming a natural meat, your cells require only a good glucose, not a bad glucose. I mean a good sugar. It doesn't need a bad sugar. For example, when you're having something, your cells all over your body, more than a hair, we have cells in our body. A lot of billion, million, billion cells we have. Every cell run because of sugar. So it accepts only the good sugar. It don't accept the bad sugar. So it will reject the bad sugar. So insulin is the one who make the good sugar to accept into your cells. If the sugar doesn't have an insulin, that's a bad sugar, so the cell will reject it. So that insulin, it's secreting in your body for your own. When you're having a supplementation, that insulin, that whey protein, contain animal insulin. That insulin is for that animal, not for you. So when you're having an animal insulin to yourself, that means even your bad sugar is going to become a good sugar, because that's how it is, because you're consuming a different foreign insulin to your body. So it's going to react same as that animal. For example, that animal can be accept different sugar than us. So you're going to accept all of the sugar into your cells. Your cells doesn't want that sugar at all. So that's how your cell is going to damage sooner or later. It's a long run. It's not going to happen in one day. It's a long run. It's a bad. Amino acid is nothing but information. Your cell create information before it became a protein block. So that information you're buying artificially from outside. Where the hell that information is coming from? Genetically modified information in laboratory, or sometime, most of the time, from animal amino acids. So even that amino acid is for specialist for that animal, not for you. That's why when you're having amino acid or protein from from outside unnatural like supplementation, you're having a better result because you're consuming animal products. For example, you can eat animal meat, but your body can able to digest that, but you cannot consume animal insulin. Animal insulin, it's gonna damage your cells. Animal amino acids are gonna damage your systems, So it's completely wrong to have these supplementations. Really wrong. For example, if you're a short-term goaler, for example, you're gonna use for 3 months, 2 months to achieve your goals. Same with the medical things, Some people are using steroids. It's working this way only. They are using animal products, animal elements. So it's completely wrong ideology to use these supplementations. I'm really sorry to say this. Creatine, protein, amino acid, glutamine, whatever they are, most of them are contain animal insulin and animal products, and that's really not good at all for ourselves, and more chemicalized in a different way, not good at all for us. Our body's gonna get affected and it's gonna damage ourselves more and more. The more you use, the more you're gonna get affected by supplementations at all. So please avoid these supplementations. Equipments and gadgets. Nowadays, if you see in the world, every gym you go, a lot of instruments you can see. Are they really good and safe to use it? For me, I will say some of them are good, but some of them are, you need to be very careful on that, because the concept of the machine is fixed. You need to understand that. We are not same. Some of them are 6 feet, some of them are 5 feet, some of the people are, they have some arch in their back, some of them have wide chest, broad shoulder, some of them are short shoulder and wide chest, some of them are short chest and broad shoulder, some of them are stiff neck and tilted neck and tilted back, some of them are tilted hips, some people have a different kind of arms, twisted arms, some people have straight forward arms, some people have back forward arms, some people have a different position for their elbows, We are not same, but the instruments, if you go, they are same, they are fixed. So what will happen if you play in a stiff machine? If the machine is stable, we are different way, So if you play on that, you're gonna have a nerve pull. Sooner or later, you're gonna have it. Sometimes you realize it, sometimes you won't realize it. In the long run, it will show that problem to yourself. You will have a nerve pull for sure. I have seen many people have a nerve pull in my life. Even I used to have one-time nerve pull in my neck. So when you're using this instrument, that's the problem with the instrument is. You need to be very careful. So better to go on the manual level, If you play manual, if you play body weights workouts, that's going to be really safe to do it. If you go for a very different machineries, there are some machines really safer, but most of them not safe at all. If you play, sooner or later, you're going to have a nerve pull for sure, or some damages. For example, there are some machines for chest press, I see it, many of them have a rotator cuff shoulder problems, Even for squats, doing squats in a Smith machine, you're going to have a knee problem because the Smith machine is stable. But I see some of the Smith machines are movable, very, very movable, adjustable. Even that is not safe at all for me, because your body have to lift and manage the weight on their own, not to, according to the machine. It's supposed to according to yourself, not according to the machine. So that's the problem with that, the instrument and that equipment. The other thing is, they are saying the calorie monitor, There are some device you put in your chest. It will tell how much calories you burn, how much heart rate it is yours for you, how's the maximum, how's the minimum. For me, this is really bullshit. This is a really completely bullshit and stupidest thing I ever seen in my life. Nobody can tell you how much calorie you burn. No one. I promise you that no one ever able to tell you how much calorie you burn. Before or after, even in the future, nobody can able to do it. Anybody can able to calculate how many hair in their body? Can anybody can able to tell you how much hair you have in your body? No way. Your cells are 3 times, maybe million times more than your hair. Nobody can calculate how many cells in your body. Then how are you going to say how much calorie you burn today? Every cell burns certain energy in a certain time. So all of the cell burn certain energy. So if you can calculate all the cell, oh, this is the amount today my body, the entire cell burn this much calorie. How in the world that is possible? I don't understand at all, man. This is really completely bullshit to believe you burn today 10,000 calories, you burn today 30,000 calories. This is the stupidest thing I ever listened to it. Then they say, apple have this much calorie, banana have this much. How are you saying that? Maybe you tested 10 bananas from United States. In Russia, the banana will be different. In India, the banana will be different. In Indonesia, the banana will be different. In Poland, the banana will be different. The German, the banana will be different. The banana will be different in China. The egg have a 3 grams of protein. How you gonna believe in these things? Egg in USA is gonna be different. Egg in India is gonna be different. Different chicken, different types, different weather, different climate, different sizes. How you are categorize all those things in the same level? It's impossible. You cannot believe these things. I bet nobody can calculate how much calorie you burn through the device or anything you use. You cannot say it. If someone is saying you burn this much calorie, the treadmill is saying to you, you burn this much calorie, your watch is saying to you, your device is saying to you, this much calorie you burn, that's completely nonsense. Don't believe that. It's impossible to tell. Even the food you buy in a shop is saying it contains this much calorie and this much protein. That's wrong. It's not accurate. If you test in your lab, it's going to be, it's going to show you in different levels of it. For example, grams you can say it, but calories, no way you can say it. The calorie is impossible to say it. How are you going to calculate? One apple can burn this much time in this much calorie in your stomach. Everybody's stomach is different. I may have more acid in my stomach. There are people who don't have acid at all. There are people who have crazy acid at all. He can digest apple in a second. There are other person can digest the apple in maybe half an hour. So how are you going to calculate how much calorie is burned in your body? That's completely nonsense to believe it. Another thing, BMI mission. Many people they are taking, my BMI percentage is this and that. That's really nonsense as well. How? A person is using a steroid and a person is coming in a natural way. A is using a steroid, B is a normal guy. Both are checking in a BMI machine. Of course, the person who's in steroid is going to have a fitness score is 100, you're perfect. The guy is actually a natural person. He's using natural food and training in a natural way. He's going to check his fitness score is going to be maybe 50, 60. He's going to ask a question. Hey, look at man. He's using steroids and his fitness score is this much. My fitness score is lesser than him. And his calories burned this much. My calories burned. And his body level is BMI. This is completely nonsense and bullshit. Don't believe these things. This is a crazy mission saying crazy things just for business. It's good for business. It's not good for you. Don't believe in these things. Thank you.